Namaste and good morning. How's everybody today? Thank you for joining me for some gentle stretch and breathe yoga, hatha style, a little yin style, a little bit of everything, but always gentle and easygoing. That's my way. I'm Lisa. This is Lisa. This is Yoga with Lisa SXM. And I'm so pleased to have you with me today. If you are ready, we will go ahead and begin. We're going to be on our yoga mat, seated to start off with. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Moses. Hi, Mo. Nice to have you with me today. Let's go ahead and sit comfortably. Find your inner straight spine. Relax the shoulders and lift through from the tailbone to the top of the head. Just imagine that you have your head like a hot air balloon, just easily, gently, slowly rising up, and as it goes up, the spine becomes more straight, more elongated, and you're doing honor to yourself by having that beautiful straight back, lifting your heart, lifting your sternum, lifting your chin just a little, lifting the top of your head. Relax your arms and shoulders. Close your eyes for a moment and just take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in. Let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Follow your own instinct here, breathing in and out. Nice, beautiful, thank you. So I thought we would start today with, we usually start with a little bit of neck work just to get ourselves into relaxing the shoulders, neck, and upper back. So we'll start with that beautiful straight back and bring your hands palms facing you, thumbs out to the edge, out to the outside, fingers pointing up, and just reach back and grab a hold of this part of the neck that comes down towards the shoulders. Squeeze and release, slowly dragging your fingertips across the muscle, across the tissue, across the skin, and make it work for you. Whatever your body asks for right here, feel free to adjust in order to give what is being asked for. Breathe a lot as you massage your neck. Ask yourself to relax, let the tension and the anxiety drift away and dissipate. If you want, you can come up to the upper part of the neck underneath the skull and squeeze and release a few times in that area, and then come back down towards the shoulders. Beautiful release of tension. And when you're ready, let the arms hang again. Hands can rest on your knees perhaps. Palms up always represents being open to whatever comes. Open to the universe, open to God, open to the world around you. Available. So here's a little exercise that is all about, it's going to stretch your neck just gently as you turn your head side to side, but mostly I want you to focus on the space or the air just in front of your nose. You may be able to actually see a little bit like a ghost, a little outline of the tip of your nose. Don't go ahead and focus so much that your eyes cross, but just be aware that you can kind of see your nose. If you don't see it, if you have a tiny nose and your eyes can't pick up that, then you just have to imagine where it is. But the secret here is to be in every exact moment. Constantly keeping your focus of your attention, of your eyes and your mind on that space right in front of your nose. Turning your head left. Don't look around and see all the things in the room. Keep your focus and your attention right on the space in front of your nose. And don't think about anything else. Just turning your head left and right. It's an exercise in being right in the moment, not distracted by anything in the room or any thoughts outside of your moment with your head turning and your focus on your nose or the air in front of your nose. Maybe you feel your full range of motion of your neck as you turn left and right. That would be great. I tend to close my eyes. That's just me turning inward. And I have to correct and say, no, focus on the nose. Let's do 3 more times on each side. I will stop talking so you can focus. And I think you may find that that's not an easy thing to do. It's a good challenge for you. Anytime you have a few moments to yourself, you can not only stretch and work your range of motion for turning your head side to side, which is always good. Remember, don't force anything. Never, never, never in my yoga will you ever be asked to force against the edge of your range of motion. Be accepting and appreciative of the range of motion that you have. But also, as you do it, remember to try and not be distracted. Keep your focus just with the head turning. Keep your attention right with the head turning. It's a lovely exercise. So that's a little something for you. Let's work a little bit more on the neck. We did our rubbing, we did our turns. Let's do a different kind of pivot with the head tilting over just a little bit. Breathe in and lift up. Exhale and drop down. Breathe in and lift up. Exhale and drop down. You're just thinking about bringing the ear close to the shoulder, but don't bring the shoulder up. Ear coming down. And maybe your head tilts way over, and that's your natural range of motion. Maybe like me, your head doesn't tilt that far. That's okay. Whatever your range of motion is. We're here to appreciate it and use it. If you don't use it, you might lose it. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, drop it down. Beautiful. Let's come up now and lift your shoulders up. Actually scrunch them up as high as you can. Let your hands hang down, but bring your shoulders up high. And feel the skin and the tissue on the side of your torso underneath your armpits lifting up, being pulled up by the shoulders. Squeeze it up, breathe in as much as you can, keep squeezing up. And when you exhale, let it go fast. One time more, breathe it in, scrunch it up, breathe in. More, up, up, scrunch it, breathe in, feel the body reaching up because the shoulders are reaching up. Exhale, breathe it out. And drop it down. Roll your shoulders a little bit this way and then that. Bicycle and backwards bicycle. Arms out to the side, palms facing forward. Close them up. Exhale and hold your hands right there. If you want, you can crisscross your thumbs to try and anchor the arms. Reach the fingers forward. Bow your head. Breathe out. And open the arms out. Lift the face up. Breathe in. 3 more times. And close it up. Here we're going to bring those crisscross thumbs up. Straight arms. Reach it up. Breathe in. And bring the hands all the way down to the floor next to your hips. Turn the palms up, breathe in, lift. Touch the hands over your head. Turn the palms out, push it down. 3 more times. Up and in. Out and down. Breathe in. Out and down. Breathe in, lift up. Bring those prayer hands down right in front of your heart. Stay here for a moment. Close the eyes. Breathe normal. Let your body find its natural rhythm of breathing. Relax everything. Close the eyes. Find gratitude in your heart. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for your life. And gratitude for all the people you love, all the people who love you. And anything else that you're grateful for, throw that into the mix. And let's bring the hands up again. Lift all that gratitude up. Open your face, open your eyes, look up at the ceiling, wiggle your fingers, breathe deeply. Keep reaching up as you exhale. Reach up, breathe in. And let's bring the hands down again and get ready to lay back on the back. We'll have our knees bent. I will scoot the camera back a little bit and see if we can't readjust ourselves on the mat here. Beautiful. All right. Make sure you find yourself heavy and comfortable, balanced and relaxed. Take a moment to just be on your back and notice the parts of your body that are heavy, touching the floor and carrying the weight of your body down into the earth. Let's move the knees in and the feet out to the side so the knees can actually lean against each other for a moment. Hands can be out to the side, palms up, fingers naturally curled. Bring your attention to your breath. Let your breath be deep and full. Start with the belly. Fill the belly with air, and then the diaphragm, then the chest, and then the throat. Maybe even your sinuses and your mouth. Fill everything with air as you breathe in from the belly up, and then exhale. Everything can exit at the same time. Squeeze the belly and chest in at the same time. Exhale through the mouth or the nose or both. One more deep breath like that in through the nose, filling the belly first. Exhale, squeeze everything at the same time. Nice. All right, bring those knees up. Bring the heels in line with your hips. And we're just going to drop the knees to the left and hang out here for a moment. Relax through the hips. Bring the knees up and all the way over to the right side. Relax through the lower back, the hips, the legs, the arms, the waist, the chest, the shoulders. Relax your mind. Remember to stay in the moment. Ready, pick the knees up. Let's go back over to the left. Both knees to the left. Physically and mentally relax. Knees up, over to the other side. Relax. That breathing long, slow, deep, and full. Inhale the belly, diaphragm, chest, and throat. Exhale, everything goes out at the same time. Squeeze the belly at the end of your exhalation. Get rid of all the old, stale air that's hanging around inside your body. Squeeze it out, force it out. Knees up. And let's bring the knees to the chest now. Hands on your knees, squeeze it in and release. As you release, you can take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the knees to the chest and really use your arm muscles. Squeeze those knees into your chest. Let's do that one more time. Away, breathe in, squeeze in, exhale. Reaching the hands and feet up, circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Keep reaching up. If your knees are a little bent, that's okay. I think I need to adjust my camera. I'm a little off center here. Oh dear, that's not going to be much better. My brother says I'm cute. He said, I watched your yoga online and you're very cute. I said, cute? Is that what I am? Cute? I think I'm awesome. Take it as you like. I know it's not professional videography around here, but we are doing yoga. That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. Doing our yoga twice a week or more. Reach those feet up. We're still circling the ankles, circling the wrists. At least I'm on camera now. And bend the elbows, bend the knees, and push it up. Bring it down and push it up. Down and up. Keep it going. We're going down and up. Breathe in and out. Big breath in. 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Still with me? Keep going. 4. Push it up. 3. 2. Big breath in and out. And last one. Push it up. Back to the circling of the ankles, circling of the wrists. Breathe. Go the other way. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Point and flex a few times. And let's go for a little walk. Going for a little walk like a puppy dog with straight arms and straight legs. If your knees are bent, that's okay. You can still go for a little walk. All right, bend those knees and bring the feet down. Let's put the soles of the feet together and let the knees go out. Now, if that's too much for your groin or your knees or anything, you can put pillows under your knees and allow a little support there. If you have yoga blocks, that's even better, but we can work with pillows. Relax through the inner thigh, towards the knee, towards the groin. Bring the arms straight out from the shoulders, palms up, fingers curled naturally. Let's resume our deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly first, then the chest, then the throat, then the mouth. And let exhale, everything squeeze in together at the same time. Force the air out. Inhale again. Nice. All right, bring those knees up. And if you have pillows, push them off to the side for a moment. Let us grab our knees and round the back. Bring the head off the mat and rock. From tailbone to shoulders. We're going to rock 10 times. 10. 9. This invigorates the spine. It brings energy into the entire torso. Keep going. I think we're at like 6 counting down. There's 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. We're coming up to seated again. Come all the way up. Now, if that doesn't work for you, then just sit up however works for you. We're going to have our legs straight here. Straighten out your legs. Sit tall. You may want to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones and bring your sternum up, the top of the head up. Make your spine as long and as straight as possible. Roll your shoulders up and all the way back, and then relax the arms. Beautiful. Let's slide our hands from the thighs to the knees, to the calf, to the shins, and to the ankles, and then back up. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Look at your knees. And bring it up, breathe in. Exhale, come down. Look down at your legs. We're really working the spine, the tailbone, the hips, the hamstrings. Remember, don't force anything. Find your comfort zone and work it from edge to edge. Find that edge that's right at the in-between spot of your comfort zone and your not so comfortable zone, your discomfort zone, pain zone, or some kind of sensitivity zone that you are aware of. Focus in, find your edges. 3 more times. We slide down. You may want to even grab onto your feet in some way, your heels, your ankles, your toes, and give a little gentle tug. Nice, very good. Okay, so now we're still seated in a leg straight, sort of an L sit. If you reach your hands straight up and you looked at your body from the side, flex your ankles, you kind of look like a capital letter L if you looked at it from the side. So that's called the L sit. But you don't have to have your hands up. You can have your hands relaxed, your arms relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, but keep those legs vibrant and extending through the heels. Flex the ankles. Sit tall with the spine very straight, top of the head reaching up. Breathe in. Shoulders back, down. Nice. All right. So relax the legs now. Take your right leg and bend it, and reach your hand towards your toe, your big toe. You want your 2 fingers, your Cub Scout salute, grab onto that big toe, and see if you can pick your heel up into the air. Maybe bring it back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. See if you can pick it up a little bit, and down, up and down, up and down, up. Now we're going to bring the leg back, the knee back, bend the knee. Think about your heel coming close to your ear. We're going to imagine that we're shooting an arrow at a target. Reach your other hand into the distance. Aim your vision to an imaginary target way in the distance, and be very steady because you're shooting an arrow. You need to be steady and smooth. Keep your breath smooth. Place that leg back down. Let's come back to hands on thighs. Slides towards the ankles. Body bends forward. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, bend down. All right. Let us try the other side. Bend that left leg. Reach those 2 fingers, the big toe, and grab a hold. See if you can pick the heel up into the air and bring it back and forward, back and forward. Remember, we're just working with whatever range of motion you have. You don't have to compare yourself to me or to anybody else that you're aware of. Maybe you're doing yoga with a friend in the room or a family member and they're very flexible and you're not. Don't worry about it. You're not competing. All you're doing is finding your full range of motion and appreciating it, working it, and maybe you keep doing this, you might get a little more flexible over time. That's the plan. All right, bring the leg out, and we're going to go up and down now. Up and down. And now we go for the archery test. Bring that knee back, bring that heel, as if you're coming close to your ear. It won't be that close, don't worry. But that's the thought. That's the intention, is the pulling this back. And aim your arrow at your target. Steady, smooth breathing. And forward it goes, let it go down. Let's one more time. Stretch for the feet. Bring the head up, straighten the back, straighten the hips, breathe in, and reach for the toes. let's see if we can grab a hold here, grab onto the ankles or the toes or the heels or the feet, however is good for you, and try and straighten your back. Lift the top of your head to the wall, the top of the wall across the room beyond your feet. So it's sort of like your whole spine is straight and at about a 45-degree angle to the floor. Lengthen your neck and leave your shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. Hands to your thigh, to your shins. Push. Walk your hands back up to your thighs. And let's take a minute to let the legs go straddle. So widen out your legs. Nice wide straddle. Now again, don't try to overdo the stretch here. Make sure it feels balanced and steady and supported in your body. I will ask you try to straighten your spine. Try not to be looking down at the floor. Look at the wall on the opposite side of the room. Shoulders away from the ears. And we're just going to slide our hands towards one ankle and then the other. And the body goes over, the head goes over. Breathe. All right, let's take the left hand all the way to the left ankle or shin. Stay here, right arm comes up and over, stretch and breathe. Feel a gentle stretch from your hips all the way to your fingertips, through the armpit, elbow, and ribcage area especially. Palm of the hand, spread the fingers wide, keep breathing. Stretch and breathe. Reach that hand up, slowly coming up. Hand back to the leg, and we go ankle to ankle. Take it easy. Nothing too extreme. Breathe. Remember, if anything feels extreme, don't do it. Just modify it to be better for you, or just rest it out. Just wait. Find a resting position and wait. You can catch up with us later. Let's hold on to the right ankle now and bring the left hand up into the air. And the stretch is on the left hip, going up to the side of the waist, through the rib cage area. Try to create a little extra space between each of those bones in your rib cage. Stretching through the armpit and the elbow and the wrist and the palm of the hand and all the fingers. And even to your fingertips. Keep breathing. Coming up. Hands to prayer pose here. We're going to sit as tall as we can. Try to connect down into the earth through those pelvis points in your hip bones. Pull the flesh away if that helps you. Lift your elbows out so that the forearms are parallel to the floor. And we're going to press our arms together. At the same time, flex your ankles. So there's a lot of strength in the legs through the hips. And we're pushing our hands together, fingertips pushing. Breathe deep. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Try to engage your muscles of your arms, your hands, your fingers, your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. Everything is working underneath the armpit, that side of the torso there, the midriff. Push, work, keep breathing. Great. Reach the hands straight out, palms up, breathe in, lift. Exhale, push it down, touch your legs, turn the hands palm up, breathe in, lift. Exhale, palms out, push it down. One more time, lift. Exhale, push it down. Nice. Let's bring our hands in front. Find a good place for those hands, like you're going to do a push-up. Strong fingers on the ground. Bend those elbows and push back. Find your range of motion here. Do not overstretch. The groin is very sensitive. Don't find yourself going past your limits. Acknowledge the limit and back away from it. Work with your breath. And as you slowly find your exhalations allowing you to lower down, you may find you can go just a little deeper. Take your time. Let's find the edge, wherever it may be, and stay there for 5 breaths. Push back. Walk your hands over to your right leg, one hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over your right knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your toes, or your ankle, or your foot. Five breaths. Hands to the floor, push yourself halfway up, walk back to the middle. Find your push-up position, bend the elbows down and up, breathe in. Exhale down. Push it up, breathe in. Find your range. Find your most extreme position now. Let's hold for 5 breaths. And push halfway up. Walk your hands over to your left leg, one hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over your left knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your foot. 5 breaths. Hands to the floor, push yourself halfway up, walk back to the middle, and elbows go bending and pushing back. Breathe as you move. We're going to stay in the middle here for a moment, so make sure you find the perfect place to stay for 5 more breaths. It doesn't have to be the most extreme place. Wherever you feel like it's beneficial to you, you may want to come down on your elbows. And then push yourself back up. Bring your legs in. And let's come back to seated position. The computer does not want to play music right now. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful stretch and breathe yoga. Let's focus on our breath here for a moment. Allow yourself to be calm and quiet. Be still and know God is with you. So we're going to try something a little different today. Alternate nose breathing, alternate nostril breathing. So start by making your hand into either sort of an I love you shape from sign language or the Y shape for hang loose. And I like the I love you. I put my finger right here under my eye. This is my right hand, and I'm putting my index finger underneath my left eye. And that way the thumb comes to the nose. And then we're going to breathe in for a count of 8. At the top we switch, and the thumb comes under the eye, and the little finger can go to the cheek for just a little bit of an anchoring, and we use the index finger to close the left nostril. Exhale. And then we're going to breathe in, same side. So keep the index finger on the left nostril and breathe in. At the top of your inhalation, switch over, close the other, open the left and close the right, and exhale. Inhale. Switch nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. Inhale. And continue to do that. I'm going to talk you through what you should be feeling or thinking about as you do your alternate nostril breathing. When you're breathing in through the right side, you want to connect with the Chinese meridian that connects from the top of the eye orbital in the skull, over the top of the skull, and down through the back of the neck, the muscle ridge at the back of the neck on the right side, down by the right shoulder blade, down the right side of the spine, all the way to the base of the spine. There's a little dimple in your hips that you've probably seen on other people on swimsuit days, those little dimples at the top of the hips at the base of the spine. So we're connecting as we breathe in through the right nostril, we're connecting energy down to that dimple and back up. And then when we breathe in through the left nostril, from this orbital, eye orbital, over the top of the skull, connect with the muscles on the left side of the neck and down the left side of the spine to the dimple and back up. So let's continue breathing in. At the top of your inhalation, switch sides. Keep on the same side at the bottom of your exhalation. And then allow yourself to just return to your normal breath, but still be aware of those connections through from the eye orbitals over the skull and into the spine and down, and then back up. Nice. All right, bring your knees up. And let's take both heels to the right, both knees to the left. This is your mermaid seat. Take the right hand and bring it to the left knee, and the left hand around behind your left hip. Lengthen through the spine and look over your left shoulder, and bring your eyes all the way to the left corner of your eye sockets. Eyes come to the center of your eyes. Blink a little bit as you come forward, face forward. Let's bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the right hip, and look over your right shoulder, eyes all the way to the right corner of your eye sockets. Eyes to the middle, blink, unwind, come back to the first direction, look over your left shoulder, eyes to the left. Eyes to the middle, blink, face forward, and let's look to the right again. Over the right shoulder, eyes all the way to the right corner. And blink your eyes, come facing forward again. Let's turn the knees the other way. Mermaid seat, a little bit like the Little Mermaid in Copenhagen. We bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand to the ground behind your right hip. Sitting tall, lengthening the spine, beautiful posture. Look over your right shoulder, eyes all the way to the right corners of your eyes. And we blink, bring the eyes back into the center of your eyes, face forward. Let's bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the left hip, and look over your left shoulder, eyes to the left. Blink, bring your eyes forward, and go the other way. Blink, eyes forward one more time to the left. And blink a lot, facing the right. And forward. We're going to do a soft forward fold now. This is relaxation, yin style yoga. The knees can be a little bit bent. The feet can flop outward a little bit. And I want you to take your hands into the inner thigh area and come to the inside of the knee. Push those knees out a little bit, inside of the calves, down towards the inside of the ankle. See if you can bring your hands right to the soft arch of the foot and allow the back to round and the head to be heavy, and drop it all the way down, round the back. Relax everything in the entire body. And when you're ready, push against the ground between your legs and bring yourself back up. Let's go ahead and find ourselves coming into a standing position. Rise it up, rise it up. Standing tall, let's find our mountain pose. Roll your shoulders up and back. Make sure your heels are under your hips and toes are pointing forward. Spread your toes a little bit wide. Make your base as big as possible within each foot. We're going to bring the energy from the arch of the foot up while pushing down with the heel and the balls of the feet. Lift. Bring that energy into the knees. Lift the knees. Bring the energy into the thighs. Lift the thighs. Squeeze the belly in. Tuck the tailbone under. Shoulders back. Lift your sternum. Roll your shoulders back and let your arms hang. Lengthen the neck. Let the head drift up. Mountain pose. Beautiful. Breathe in. It's all about the feet. If you really connect down with the feet, the heels, and the balls of the feet, everything else seems to come right into alignment, and the energy will naturally rise up. So let's bring our hands out to the side, palms out, breathe in and lift. We're going to reach up, look up, expand your rib cage, make it as big as possible, and fill those lungs with as much air as you can. Reach up and breathe in. Keep reaching up as you exhale. And I'm going to allow you to bring your right hand down, but keep that left hand reaching up. Right hand slowly drifting down, melting down like candle wax, dripping slowly down. Watch it as it drifts down. Let it hang next to your leg there. Look at the lower hand, but at the same time reach that right hand, reach that tall hand, that upper hand up. Left hand up. Reach up to the whole side body. Look down. Reach up. Keep breathing. Tap your hand against your leg, your lower hand against your leg, and then walk your fingers down close to your knee, bringing the body over. Head tilt sideways. Don't freak out your neck. Just allow the head to be sideways a little bit, reaching through the side body from hips to fingertips. Walk your fingers back up your leg and bring the body back up straight. Let's lift the right hand to join the left. Stretch up, breathe in. And the left hand drips down like candle wax. Watch it go slowly down. Let it hang next to your leg. Look at it there. Reach the other hand up. Up, up, up. Reach up. Stretch up. Breathe in. Exhale. Keep reaching up. Looking down. Tap your left hand against the side of your left leg and then walk your fingers down towards your knee and bring the body over to a nice gentle stretch. Head goes to the side. Feel the stretch in the side of the rib cage area and the waist and the armpit. We did this before when we were sitting down. It's a little different when you're standing up. Walk your fingers up your leg. Bring that left hand up. Stretch up. Breathe in. And arms out to the side. Let them hang. Roll the shoulders over the top to the front. All right, I'm going to turn sideways here. I want you to bend the knees, standing strong just as you were before. Bend the knees and act like you're halfway down to a chair. Chair pose. Keep the back straight. Arms can come up and out. Hold your chair pose. Keep breathing. Arms come down and let them hang. Hold your chair pose. All right, bring your hands to the front of your thighs and walk them towards your knees and look down at the floor between your feet. Let your head hang and let your arms hang. Bend your knees even more. Come down deeper. Maybe crisscross your elbows so that your hands are not on the floor, and that allows you to be even heavier in the upper body. Maybe your chest is lying on your thighs right now. That's okay, that's all right, that's nice. All right, let's bring the hands down to the floor right in front of your feet. See if you can straighten your legs just a little bit, but keep a micro bend. Don't make them locked in the back position. Keep a micro bend at least in your knees. So let's bring the hands to the knees and round your back and come up one vertebrae at a time. Push against your knees, one vertebrae at a time, and slowly begin to tuck your tailbone under. And slowly align your spine, come back into standing straight and tall. And we're going to reach up again. Breathe in, reach those hands up. Find your mountain feet. Anchor yourself deep in the earth with the power of your feet and reach your fingertips up to the heavens. Connect heaven and earth right through your body. Reach up, breathe in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to ask you to get into your warrior pose now. So I'm going to stand with my left foot back and my right foot forward. My right foot, my front foot is along the length of my yoga mat, toes pointing in the same direction as my yoga mat. My back foot is across the yoga mat, so I've really got a nice, solid, strong stance here for warrior. And your front leg, your right leg, if you're doing the same as me, your right leg is your front leg. Your knee should be bent and not bent forward of your ankle. Keep that knee over the ankle. Open in the hips. Open in the shoulders and chest. To the side. Arms come out. Look forward over your right fingertips. Strong, powerful, confident, capable, fierce. Warrior pose. Just keep it here and breathe. All right, we're going to take that front hand up and the back hand down. The back hand will rest on the leg. Reach that front hand up and arch it back. Graceful warrior. Hold for a breath or two. And then come back to warrior two. Open to the side. And now we're going to windmill the hands over and bring, you may want to adjust your back foot to bring the toes forward. Bring the hands to the floor on either side of your foot and place your hands down on the ground, and let's come down into a plank pose. This is a little bit challenging for a lot of us, but do try and hold a plank for just a moment. And then we'll go to downward dog. Bring the hips up. Hips up, straight. Reach through the torso and arms. Fingertips strong on the mat, pushing down, especially the thumb and the forefinger. Okay, we're in downward dog, so let's take the dog for a walk. One heel up, one heel down, shifting your weight left and right. Allow your hips to move left and right as you're Weight goes from foot to foot. Both heels up now. Come up on your toes. Push away with your hands. Allow the head to drop between the arms down towards the yoga mat. Lift the tailbone up. Once you achieve that, see if you can lower your heels. See how far they'll go down. Maybe they go all the way to the floor. That's awesome. That gives you a wonderful stretch in the Achilles tendon. All right, come back to plank just for a moment and bring the left foot forward now. And if you need to grab the leg and help it to get up there to in between your hands, that's okay. So we've got our left foot forward, and we're gonna, if you need to push against the knee, that's okay. Bring yourself up and find warrior two on the other side. Open in the hips to the side. Open in the shoulders and chest to the side. Looking over your left hand now. Left foot is forward. Left knee is bent. Knee is over the ankle. Back leg is straight. Strong and fierce. Bring the front hand up, the back hand down to the leg, and arch back gently. Graceful warrior. And back to strong and powerful warrior two. Cartwheel the hands, and let's put them on the floor on either side of that left foot and back to plank. A little gentle flow for us this morning. All right, drop your knees and find yourself coming back into pose of a child for a gentle rest. Three more breaths here. Just relax and breathe slow and deep. And then when you're ready, come back up onto hands and knees. Arch and sway. Make sure your wrists are right under your shoulders, knees are right under your hips. Bring the face up and the tailbone up. Push away with your shoulders. Don't scrunch up around your neck. Breathe in. Cow position. And then arch the back up, drop the head, drop the tailbone. Breathe out, exhale. Cat position. Back and forth we go. Cat and, here we go. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Take your time. Allow the body to develop the flexibility of youth, the flexibility of health, the flexibility of strength, gracefulness, fluid motion. Everything connected. Cat and cow. All right, come back to a flat table. Look around your left shoulder for your left hip. Look around that left shoulder. Stick the hip out. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Either way, come around for the right shoulder to look for the right hip. If you don't see those hips, that's okay. If you do see them, that's okay. Let's go back and forth. Breathe a lot. Flexibility, yes. Fluid motion. We don't want stiffness. We don't want aches and pains. We want to be able to move freely and fluidly and youthful-like. Let's go back to flat and arch and sway, cat and cow. All right. Strong flat table, push away with the fingers, turn your toes under, and let's hover for about 30 seconds. Hover the knees 1 inch above the mat, 30 seconds or so. Halfway there. All right, come all the way up to downward dog. Push away with your hands, push away with your arms, push away with your fingertips. Let your head come between your arms down towards the mat. You can stay here just like this and enjoy your stretch of your downward dog. Find it as comforting and useful and beneficial to your body as possible. If you want a little challenge, bring your feet into the middle, big toes touching, all your weight on your right foot, and bring the left foot up into the air behind you or above you for a three-legged dog pose. And then switch sides. Bring that foot down, and the right foot goes up. And down. And when you're ready, drop your knees down and bring your hands around your body for a pose of a child where your hands are back by your feet, palm up. When you're ready, come back into a seated position. Let's end our yoga session today with a little meditation. Honor yourself with a straight back, lifting up through the spine, through the top of the head. Take a moment to connect with your true self. Close the eyes. Stop thinking and start feeling. Be aware of yourself. If a thought or a little voice in your mind starts talking to you, just ask it to wait. This is your time for tuning inward. We all have plenty of things to keep our minds busy with these days. But how much time do we spend being quiet, acknowledging the joy of just being alive, acknowledging the gift of your life? Thank you for joining me for yoga this morning. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay safe. Keep washing those hands. Keep wearing your mask. Keep social distancing. And stay safe. We will get through this together. I am with you. I am here for you. I send you all my love and my most heartfelt namaste.